Hey everyone, Merric here, and this is Villagers, a village creation and raising game. I honestly saw this and immediately had to have it, and fortunately the devs were kind enough to throw me a key so that I could have it and play it, because it's a village building game. Look at this, that guy's hitting a sword, and that guy is dancing in a doorway, and that goat is goating, and this guy's just very much like, look at me stretch, aha, villagers. So let's check it out. We're gonna go to campaign, and we're gonna go, I didn't realize it had a campaign mode, so alright, we're gonna go to new beginning, so we can learn what we're doing. Learning is fun. This is the story of Lady Merric. That's right, I'm a lady. Slugs don't have ginger that you know about. You haven't looked under my sluggy folds. Ew, don't look under my sluggy folds. A young woman who managed... Yeah, I chose to click the female for some reason. I don't know why, but I did, so I'm Lady Merric. Be nice. Who managed to shine a ray of hope into the pitch-black tunnel of despair at a time when war and illness ruled the world, filled with their... Oh, I can't read for shit. Let's start over. This is a story of Lady Merric, a young woman who managed to shine a ray of hope into a pitch-black tunnel of despair at a time when war and illness ruled the world, filled with darkness. Nasty winds blew around her, strong winds of pungent adversaries. Is it adversities? Adversities? Whatever. Trying to extinguish the light. But I will let it shine. Even when Lady Merric couldn't see much in the darkness, was almost blind, she always laid her hand successfully around the flame. You know, I mean, if you could see the light, you could put your hand around it. That you can't put your hand around because it's a torch. Okay. Sometimes so close that she was in danger of burning. But she was but a child, or as she was but a child, see, I would not be good at sight reading lines because apparently I just speak and then my brain's like, hey, wait a second, stupid, you skipped some. What's wrong, Jacqueline? Why don't you continue? It's the word on your nose. I'm sorry. Let me get that for you. Got it. Okay. It is a shame to admit, being the writer I am, but I'm at a loss for words. Really? We cannot accept this. Let's do something about it. Host, bring us a bottle of your best wine, and I'll get some titties for this show. Ursel? Really? Alright, Ursel, are you trying to soften me with devilish alcohol? Oh, it'll work, you know. We agreed to celebrate today. Let's treat ourselves to something special. Delicious. Where was I? See, I told you he was, yeah, he likes it. The sickness of Lady Merric. Let me start. A long time ago, back in our heroine's childhood, not the drug, but her gender's specific heroism of the word. You know what? She had a little brother to whom she lived with in the countryside, and Lady Merric was a little as two stacked boots. Okay. She had a little brother with whom she lived in a tiny settlement far away in a rural area called Bufuckin. Her parents took care of them well, providing them with prey from the woods. Oh, I guess that's a really weird way to say game. We were hunting game. It's just like we were preying in the woods on animals. They paid great attention to making their children learn survival in the cruel weirdness. Well, then we gotta start playing. One day they went out hunting with their father. However, the children couldn't concentrate and began to argue, which led to a terrible accident. He was shot in the ass with a poison arrow. Her father, annoyed by his children squabbling, feeling the pressure from having to provide a meal for his family, accidentally stepped in his own trap, dying a terrible death, I told you. Right in the ass. Also, that's a really cheap shit way to hunt. But, you know, when you're hunting to live as opposed to hunting for honor and sport, I guess, you know, a deadfall is good. That's not a deadfall. It's a spike trap. A deadfall is where you have a rock balanced and a little trip, and whenever they trip the little tripwire, it drops the rock on them. or it could be a log, or anything heavy that would just mush them. Not like flat, but dead. Lady Merric, filled with fear and terror, fled the scene, ran into the forest while her brother returned to the settlement because Lady Merric has shit decision-making skills. Neither of them have seen each other since that fateful day, and Lady Merric even forgot his name. It was Douchebag. Douchebag. It's all very sad. That may be, but it all turned out well for Lady Merric in the end. The shifting perspective. The runaway child was found and taken by farmers a few days later in a place far away from her home, with the remaining childhood there. Lady Merric was plagued by a guilty conscience, which she tried to atone for through her work. Hard work, not her work. She was convinced that she could only undo her sins by doing good deeds. Lady Merric was self-educated from the very early on. She taught herself a great many skills. Every time she paid a visit to the big city, she used every chance she got to talk to its inhabitants and gain more knowledge. The farmers recognized her potential and put her in charge of managing the farmyard as soon as she was old enough. Child labor. That's the way it's done. I think we should talk a little bit about the war. Oh yes, the war. So many faded memories. Oh, when is this gonna stop? I bet I could hit the X and skip it. But okay, one day war simply broke out without warning, without prior political negotiations. I guarantee you there was plenty of warning. Everybody just ignored it. And the Faceless came along and was just like, fuck you, and stabbed him. Invaders from the northeast, all wearing the same bizarre metal masks and coming from countries that were previously only our boldest explorers had ever seen. Oh, look at that. I'm quite bold seeing this. Without making much, or thinking much about his strategy, our king sent his troops out to blind. Well, that's not going to end well. The losses were devastating. Well, I told you. And we seemed to be no match for the enemy. Well, I mean, they don't have any faces. Every available man was called up to fight as a soldier. Every boy that was able to hold a weapon was sent to the front. The king rejected all dissenting voices regarding this harsh decision of his. Oh, little boys, take a pokey stick and go poke 'em. Okay. Word quickly spread about his plans and many families fled. Not only did they want to put as much distance they could between themselves and the war, they also did not want to lose their men to the fires of battle. Luckily, there were a few dukes that were opposed to the king's decision who decided to protect the people as best they could. And that brings us to the Albatross. I'm not going to try to say the real name. Yes, Duke Albatross. Not exactly the most trustworthy person in the world because he was an albatross. Initially, he was unwilling to lay his cards on the table, but then he turned up at Lady Merric's farm one day and did not hesitate to assert his authority. I must bang! The devious, sleazy, condescending man claimed that he'd been sent on behalf of the king to gather up all available men in the area. He made a big display of authority, entering people's houses, having them searched, and then he came across Lady Merric's sketches. Oh, the famous sketches! That one's a boob! That one's a toad! That one's just a cup. Lady Merric had to save a lot of money to be able to afford parchment and charcoal, but she spent the day and night designing complex cities. Running the farm had inspired her to do great things, and her ideas are not as absurd as one might have thought. After conducting extensive discussions with architects, planners of the city, Lady Merric designed technically feasible settlements, villages, and yes, even entire cities! Lady Merric was a talented designer, and although the king's orders were clear, this gave Albatross pause. He had a suggestion. He said, "You may be surprised to find that I've heard of you before, Lady Merric." Oh, you look like a doucher. A young maiden with extraordinary talent for city planning, although she's never learned from a master. Don't ask me how I know about you, but please, I'd like to consider you the following deal. Don't ask how I know about you. I've been watching you while you sleep. Let's make a deal. Take all the people from this farm and your direct neighbors in this area, and you will build a self-sufficient settlement within a year. I don't care how or where you do it. So, like, I could just conscript people as they come by and make them into my slave workers to do it. If you manage to do it, I'll recommend you to the king as a city planner. After all, when the war is over, we need people like you to help rebuild the country. Provided we win, of course. And in keeping with generosity, I will ensure that your men are excluded from being called up. However, if you fail, I'll immediately revoke all protection, then fuck you in the ass. Lady Merric felt numb. Suddenly, all eyes were on her, and the lives of so many people depending on her reply. She was unable to utter the word, but gave Duke her hand, which he gladly and gleefully took with a grin on his face. The deal was sealed. Oh shit, we're in it. Alright. These are dark times, which is why you should view this opportunity as a particularly precious one. I envy you for it. God, Albatross, you're such a douche. Look at him. Look at his douche face. How I wish sometimes that I could be a simple laborer and make a home for myself rather than living to help rule, or having to help rule with the leaders of the world. Oh, heavy is the head. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Albatross departed, and thus Lady Merric found herself in a peculiar situation, such that she had responsibility she'd never asked for, nor was she ready to bear. Fate was, I don't know why had popped in there. Fate was obviously putting her to the test once more, despite her already having suffered so much in childhood. Yes, killing your father is quite distracting. Albatross is demanding, and that virginal land in front of me becomes a settlement, but where on earth should I start? I don't know what's popped up at the bottom of my screen there. He may as well have asked me to get a couple of porcupines to mate. Well, just a little bit of butter will go a long way there. Alright then, concentrate. We need a central place for planning a city, a roof over our heads from where I can allocate jobs to people. Something new is available. Oh, look at that. I can make a town hall. Oh, that's... Oh, oh, I like this. We're planning it on a board. See, it's a table. Oh, that's a cool way to do this. I'm rotating it with my mouse instead of zooming in. How do I zoom in? Mouse wheel to rotate, left mouse to place, right mouse to cancel. Okay, I can't really zoom in. You know what? We're gonna put it here where there's plenty of resources. Now I can. Oh look! This town is near a river and villagers nearby a water source. Not exactly near a river. They'll be fine though. That's not a. God damn, that's a long walk. Yes. Can I try that again? I can. Fantastic. Let's turn this. Oh shit! I right clicked. There we go. Turn. Boom. That's close to the fishes. The fishes are the bitches. Let's go. What do you want? What do you... Well, you don't have homes because I can't even build them. Build the fucking building before you start bitching. Jeez. Yeah, you're troubled by... Well, I have no home. I really want a home. Look at her dance. Hey, let's go back to normal and watch these people interact. I can't... How do I rotate the camera? Oh, there we go. Middle mouse rotates. Look at you sleeping outside in a big meat pile. That's hot. He's inside her. Alright. You guys get up very strangely. Get to work. Yeah. Hit it with some hammers. Make me a building. Hit it with some hammers. Make me a building. Hit it with... Hey, they did it. My dear friend, a workman like me can only help you if you give me a job. Alrighty, Walt. Yeah. Okay. Wait! We've known each other since we were children. I'm so pleased to have you... Oh, Ewalt, not wait. What are they doing? What are you guys doing? We just built it. Don't bang. Okay. Ah, come on. There's no need to get sentimental. Just tell me what we're supposed to do with the resources. Don't forget, we laborers are the only ones who will carry them to the building site for you, and we can build whatever you like with them. My head is already spinning. And we've barely begun it. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, shit. Where did you come, Slutvice? I should be in the forest, ramming my sharp blades into wild animals and carrying them. Oh, my. Oh. He's a rammer. Instead, Albatross sent me to this delicate maiden who probably can't even spell the word city planner. The Duke sent you? You look like a hunter, not a city planner. Well, yes, sir, I'm a hunter. That's ma'am, you piece of shit. Watching a child play at being an architect and exactly feeling alternative, blah blah blah. Robust notebook with me, a leather case, is that for me? How generous, wrote everything in a notebook. Gotta hand it to you, Lady Merric, your master casting your father. Okay. You mean the terrible Eucrates, be patient, my love, we'll get to the spawn of Satan later in our story. What are you talking about, Ewalt? Has fresh air gotten to your head? It most certainly has, and that's how everyone else had to force sleep outside feels too. We need somewhere to live, we need homes, you start building homes immediately. But we need wood to do that, and I'm sure we can help ourselves, as long as the wild animals don't help themselves to us. Oh dear. Without a doubt, Lady Merric has spent a lot of time managing resources. However, using the gathering symbol, she could keep an eye on everything. That word, ah bugger it, I'll save my breath. For example, Lady Merric had to tell her people what they had to... Okay, yeah.
New quest.
Okay. Gather wood. Use to mark trees for gathering. Alright, let's gather over here. And there. And there. And we'll leave those ones, because I like those ones there, they're pretty. But we need these gone. Get to gathering. Oh, do I have houses yet? No. Okay, change selector size by holding shift and scrolling. Oh, how nice, you cut that one down. Just that one. Look at him go. Oh, I love this. That's creepy. He'll wind up the swing and a miss. It looks like he's just chopping wood out there, Jim. I believe he is. Okay. There we go. There's our town hall. Oh, look at all the stuff we can do. Or just understand. Which food should your villagers eat? Well, nothing, actually, because we don't have any food for them. Can we hunter-gatherer? Oh, we do have food. 15 meat, 15 fish, 15 fruit, and 15 eggs. Can I build fish traps? That'd be good. Ooh, what's this? Fell trees, 5 out of 20. Okay, well, we're getting there. What do you want? Drinking water. I hope you boiled that first. There's a lot of parasites in there. Alright, so we've got 9 wood. Okay, what about it? What about it? We're working on it. Take that away. Do I push that? No. Okay. Alright, so there's a couple ways to get to that screen. I like it. Let's speed this bad boy up. Oh, look at that. We spit out some food to feed them. It's like we just threw it out the door. +1 hunger! Yay! Well, if you guys were faster, you wouldn't have to sleep outside in some weird, meat pile. Their happiness is falling because of that. But I'm working on it, I promise. Ooh, what's that? What are you? Are you a rabbit? You're a rabbit! I'm gonna kill the fuck out of you. What's that? There's more rabbits. How did they get rabbits on this board here? That's very magical and mysterious. Hey, you didn't die! It doesn't matter whether you're big or small, strong or weak, or as a whip, or dumb as an ox, or dumb as a box of rocks. That's worse than an ox. At the end of the day, everyone conquered one simple thing: food! Okay, hunger, which, yep. Uh-huh. Finally, something for me to do. Neither you nor the laborers can carry out your work on empty stomachs. I'll show you how to pull a big fish out of the lake. Ew, good heavens! Before we need a jetty.
Quest.
Okay. Well, there's nothing there. Lady Merric, the wood of the forest is strong and resilient. I like your enthusiasm. Let's find a place for it. All right. But let's make one thing clear. We don't want to live too close to the edge of the forest. Thick woodlands gives me a feeling I'm being watched by something evil.
Finished the quest.
Hey, look at that. Small houses. Well, we're not going to be by the forest. I promise. We're going to put there. And we don't have enough to build another house. That's all we could do. Alright, we did that. Gather wood for a jetty. Okay, so I need to build 3 houses and gather wood for a jetty. So we need a lot more wood than what we have. So let's go ahead and embiggen that and chop all these trees down. Just gonna queue them all up to go. Gotta go. You gotta go. Alright. What? Look at her go! Oh yeah! Look at them carry the freaking trees. Those aren't logs, those are trees. They're just like, fuck it, I got this. I like it. I like it when people are useful. Yeah! Woohoo! Gathering Hall is a happy place. Let's speed this bad boy up. Yeah, we can go 3 speed. Nothing really is going on that we can control. Tutorial should be able to go fast. Okay, so we want the jetty before we want anything else. So we'll let them build this house, drink their water, and then chop down the rest of the trees for the jetty.
The building is finished.
Well, that was very dramatic. Move into the house with their partners where they will reproduce, store food, and generally be happier. Finally got somewhere to sleep. Now, excuse me, my wife and I have a family to start. Oh ho ho, whoa, you sure are in a hurry there, friend. Well, you know, you gotta bang. Well, the stars and my private life are aligned at the moment. A man's gotta seize his opportunities where he can, and know when he can produce his most fertile juices, right? Right, you're talking... right. Oh, goodness. That was a little too much information. What do you mean? Sure you haven't gotten any more baby-making secrets to tell me, Jacqueline? Well, now, I'll save that delicate topic for colder season of the year. Let's just say storks deliver babies. They do not. That's a lie. Everybody knows Amazon delivers them babies. Okay. Do we have all the wood I need for the jetty? Oh, look at that. There's 2 people living in it. I can see them. Oh. And now they're banging. Good for you, guys. Good for you. Just break that house in. That's not really what I wanted to click on. There we go. I need 7 more wood. Okay, we're felling 20 trees. That should be completed. Okay, it is completed. Here we go. Ooh, what's that noise? I hear a rumbling, and that's not
You
my
have
tummy.
finished the quest.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's an easy. The jetty needs to be built by the water. Please don't forget to allocate the job of a fisherman in the
New
town hall.
quest.
Oh, we're gonna jet out so hard. I don't know why it's infinitely scrolling. Okay, dismiss that. Town hall. Oh, so we want a warehouse worker, and I want a fisherman. Well, no. How come I can't? Oh, it hasn't been built yet. Duh. So we got a warehouse worker, and now we need to build houses. But first, we're gonna get this jetty built, because I need to get some fish going on. So let's speed this bad boy up. Oh, I can go 4 times? Holy shit. Did you see that guy? Oh, he's a warehouse worker, isn't he? He's got skills. Watch this. Wow! I carry all the wood to the warehouse. Yeah. Now we'll keep it all in a nice central location, and that means that everything will be better. Better and happier. Okay, so that's under construction. We need 21 wood to finish that off. But I like that I've now got all my wood going here, so it's good that I assigned that guy. Good job, guy. Oh, it's raining. I'm sorry, guys. We just don't have any houses yet. Well, we have houses for these guys who are just going to go home and be like, oh, it's raining. You want to bang? Yeah, that sounds good. I got nothing else going on. Okay, so we're going to have all these trees. Just get them out of here. Damn trees bringing the evil feelings. Except for these trees. I like these trees. Go ahead. Alright. Let's get this bad boy built. Then I can have a fisherman. And then the rest of you slubs can build houses and cut wood. Slubs? Why would I call them slubs? I don't know. So do we have all the wood yet? 6 wood remaining. Oh, I do like that this one updates in real time. So... yeah, it does. Good job. And there's, I think, 1 wood remaining? Oh, she's got it. That's the last wood. She's gonna go put it in. She's gonna put that big log in hard.
The building is finished.
Yeah. Incredibly large, immensely powerful, and conceivably magnificent. Rivers. Are you talking about your ego? What codswallop? I'm describing fish that I'm going to pull out of the water when the new jetty is built. Send me 2 villagers from Town Hall and we'll catch a feast to remember. Dismiss. Oh, to Lady Merric's relief. The people were independent enough that once allocated, they continue to carry out their jobs until she reallocates them. Sometimes, one can't always just say... excuse me? Oh, nothing.
New
Giggle.
quest.
Yeah. I said giggle. I'm not
You
gonna
have
actually
finished
giggle.
a quest.
Of course I finished a quest. I'm no scrub. Let's get some houses going on. Let's see, we're gonna put a house here. Boom. Then we're gonna build another house. Oh, I need more wood. Bring me more wood! Oh, he's gonna fish in the rain? Don't you know that's one of the worst times to fish? Before it rains and after it rains are good times to fish. That's when the fish are hungry and the bait lays on the water or some shit like that. But not when it's raining. What do I know? Apparently he's catching fish. You go, buddy. Yep. Build 3 houses. Still working on it. Did we just add food to the... Oh, we're adding food. Look at that. The villagers should eat that. Let's go to the villagers. Those are all my villagers. They're fishermen, they're woodcutters, and he is... a warehouse worker. A warehouser. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay, and then... in storage, we have 4 wood, no stone, no metal, no ham hocks, a lot of fish, and some fruits and vegetables. Alright. Villagers without tools, all of them. Villagers without homes, almost all of them. Okay. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting you some homes. We're working on it. I promise. I won't let you sleep outside forever. Just mostly forever. And we're gonna assign these all to be chopped down. Get out of here, you damn trees.
The building is finished.
Alright, we got another house. Is there a greater pleasure in life for a man than building his own house? We're already on the second house, making progress, Lady Merric. Apparently when I tried to correct what I said, I couldn't correct it and said it wrong anyways. Dang! Alright, let's just finish this quest and not talk about my reading efforts. Super fast! Come on, guys! Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna fish. And... did somebody disappear into that mountain? Did you guys see that? Is that just me? It may have just been me. Look at him go! 1 more wood and we can queue up this 3rd house. Oh, I like it. There we are, there's the 3rd house. Oh, there we are! Boom, 3rd house begun. 3rd house from the rack. So we need 4 houses? Because there's a villager who... Hey, there's a guy in a boat! Hey, boatman! Boatman, watch out! That's the end of the... Oh, he's gone. I was gonna say, it's the end of the world, boatman. But he died. Oh well. Shit happens. Can we assign another warehouse worker? No. Okay. Statistics. Okay, well those aren't what I need to see. Small house. Okay, they got some food stored up in there. Don't be stingy though. Let's get a 4th house. We got enough trees queued up. And they're about to finish this one. It needs 3 more wood. Make that 2 more wood. Make that 1 more wood. And house is built.
The building is finished.
A small house, but lots of peace and quiet. I think we built enough houses for the moment. We should rest. Yay! We have a town hall, a jetty, food, and roofs over our heads. Certainly a start. Well, we call that a town. To be honest, it's more than I expected. A young maid organizing a whole village. Well, we live in an age where I never would have thought that being a chauvinist would have looked bad. It's time to see your preconception, or set your preconceptions aside, my good man. Slutweiss. I know. With a name like Slutweiss, why would you be prejudiced against anybody? I know how to use my head just like any other person. Nah, you tell him, Lady Merric. You know what, Ursula? Lady Merric has failed miserably. What are you talking about? I don't feel like continuing my story. I need something to wet my whistle. Quick, bring this man a flagon of ale. A grumpy writer needs to drink in order to be able to tell a decent story, because, God, he's fucking annoying when he's not drunk. And of course, Lady Merric did it. The foundation of the new village have been laid. I've got to say, I like this woman. Oh yes, I've got a soft spot for her. There's not a soft spot for her. I've got a soft spot if you no. Oh, not in the way you think, though. Every day, start with happy songs. Well, that's the piece of wisdom you must know. Even Lady Merric sang in the morning. I do not. I'm not going to sing. So it's true, I presume, that Albatross has been having a laugh, but the fool really did give an inexperienced bandit. Fuck you, buddy. My good lord. Are you Binlin, the King's Supreme City Planner? It's an honor to welcome you to my humble settlement. Go fuck yourself. I'm not sure the honor is the right word to use here. I'm sure that men from this community would be put far better use in the war, blah, blah, blah. Talking about putting a damper on things. Excuse me, doucher, but do we owe you the pleasure of the company? It seems you are here to monitor me. Exactly. Albatross sent me to report back on you regularly. Our enemies have seized more land in the northeast. You men are being called up to our army every day. It's hard to imagine that there's a war going on elsewhere. It's so peaceful here. God damn it, don't you know better than to jinx it? Okay, I'm gonna skip through some of this. They're traveling to the countries heading southwest, all cowards fleeing from the war like rats. You certainly don't mince words. Yep, the faceless described them as such as bizarre, blah, blah, blah. Scared of cat, but all these rumors, plague is apparently spreading inland. Say no more, it won't. Makes me feel queasy too. In the light of these circumstances, starts building a bridge. This would mean that you could have it over the water to south. Okay. Leave? I'd never consider leaving. We could just abandon. Hey, boatman, you're back! Well, yes, fate might protect you and spare you and... Oh, hey! Your horse! There's something wrong with it! What are you doing here? You described the circus performer as cowards earlier. Oh, they're the circus. Well, at least I follow your advice, my dear Screamland. Rock! Excuse me, I don't follow. Sorry, sometimes it bursts out of my mouth. You should mine stone so that we can build a bridge. Wood, well, you know, what? Pull up your trousers. Well, when I was a boy, I had an accident at Wooden Bridge, and I think they can go fuck themselves. Alright, rock it is. They're so wordy. Mine these rocks, my dear friends. Mine them well. All the rocks. Not even gonna spare some for aesthetics. I want them all gone. Okay. Well, at least we get to continue with our colony. I like it. Good job, guys. Chop those trees down. General, that's a bridge. That's a house. I do want to build another house because, well, these guys don't have one. We have our fishermen fishing, which should be okay for now until our population increases. Is there a stone cutter? There is a stone cutter. But we don't have the tech for stone cutting. Interesting. Can we build a house? We have the wood for the bridge, but we don't have the wood for the house. I think there's enough resources in the land to build one more house for the guys that are sleeping outside. Unless there's not anybody sleeping outside and I'm just blind as a damn bat, and I think there are. We'll find out. Everybody, it's nighttime. Better go home. Or, yeah, see, there's a group sleeping outside. I don't want them to have to sleep outside. Let's give them a home. So we need 2 more wood. And we've got that just sitting around. So, you know, wake up. Okay, there we go. They're very happy to have survived another day. He's bringing home some wood. He didn't change anything. I don't know where that wood that he brought home went. Not very happy about that. Could we get the wood that we were promised? I'd very much like the you know, very much like to have some wood. Okay, well, they're doing a great job of clearing this out, but I really would like to have the wood, please. I know they're prioritizing this for that stupid bridge, but I'd like to get them a house so they're not sleeping outside. Far more than I care about them having a bridge. Because as soon as I build this bridge, they could be like, oh, we have to flee. I don't want to flee.
A new baby was born.
Oh, good! Come over here, quickly! Look what I made with my dick and her vagina! A baby! Walt, what's happened? Are those tears in your eyes? Oh, yes, they are indeed. Tears of joy! I'm going to be a father very soon! Wait a second. The handyman's wife is having a baby already, but it's only been a few days. Well, I've shortened the story to give more suspense. Like I said, it's called artistic license. Talk about cutting to the chase. I'm so happy I can hardly believe it. It's wonderful. Congratulations. I'd like to extend a warm welcome. Oh, Banlin, you knew that you could actually smile. The birth of a child is always a happy occasion. Even for an old man like me, I can only be a good thing for your villagers. Start having families. I love the way they delivered that, and I especially love that they delivered it to the wrong house. Woohoo! Alright, well, apparently they moved houses, because they were living there. But, yeah, alright. Congratulations. Alright, well, we're gonna build an extra house. Something new is available. Got it. Dismiss. Okay, there we go. I clicked on it. Leave me alone. I've got a house to build for my friends who have been working very hard and are stuck sleeping on the floor, and I consider that a damn injustice. Boom. Alright. I know I have enough stone to build a bridge, but now I don't have well, I don't have the stone anymore either. Haha. So, suck it, nerd. Okay, stone. We're getting the trees. We're gonna speed this up a whole bunch since it is tutorial town. Let them get all that built. Playing a little bit longer than I normally do because holy shit, this game's a lot of fun, and I just realized that it's been 36 minutes. We'll let it go a little bit longer and let them finish this house so these guys don't have to sleep out on the stars because they're going to get really unhappy. I mean, it looks like they're locked into at least level 4 happiness, but I don't want them to be... I don't want them to be level 4 happy. I want them to be level 5 happy. This is one thing I have control over. And for some reason I am losing resources every now and then. I don't know why that is.
The building is finished.
Aha! Now all of our families have homes. See, wasn't that just worth it? I think so, especially since we're only 15 wood away. Not even. Oh, we have to repair these things. That's where some of it goes. Oh, okay, well good, repair it. Upkeep. That's a good thing to learn about. So they must have repaired that, which took some of my wood, which I'm okay with. Where's my warehouseman? Go gather this wood that they've laid out. Good on you, mate. Okay, we keep using it to repair. We're never going to get to where we need to be. Just an FYI there. Okay, now we've got a bridge. Let's plant this bastard right here. Boop. Nice. Oh, we can lengthen the bridge. Scrolling without shift rotates. Okay, so I could have just built it over this narrower part, but I wanted a big bridge, a mighty bridge. A bridge that goes all over this land. Build it faster! Woohoo! Okay, 10 times speed is like the max. Why are you sleeping outside? There's a house for you guys. There are houses that are empty. Like this house is empty. So is that one. They're just sleeping outside for no reason. It's gotta be because it's a tutorial and they don't know any better. That's just silly. The one family is perpetually without a house, even though I keep building houses. Alright, what's our log? Our log is good. Okay, so you're not troubled by anything. We're waiting on more stone.
A new baby was born.
Alright, we had a baby! Yay, look at it go. Oh, it was actually flown in by a stork. That's kind of awesome. I love the little touches to this game like that. Go, 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 Speed Racer. Build that bridge.
The building is finished.
Ah, it gives you great pleasure to inform me that the sturdy stone bridge is now complete. I can walk over it without my scar tingling or my balls dropping. Lady Merric. My goodness, what's going on? He won't take a deep breath. Calm down. In our settlement, one of the laborers, he's got the plague. What? He's got a fever and strange patches on his skin, and his face is sloughing off. It's just as I predicted. You've got to do something, Lady Merric, and fast. And you're sure? You're not mistaken. You're absolutely sure. Lady Merric, my hands are shaking with fear. I've never been so sure about anything in my entire life. The laborer is ill, fatally ill. He's just got bad gas. And he fell in a bit of dirt. I'll be ill in a way I've never seen before. Okay, when you say "oh," Lady Merric, I'm sorry. And just like that, her settlement was no longer safe. Everything happened quite quickly. What you mean to say? Just abandon all those people? A ruthless decision. Probably mighty pleased that they had built that bridge. Indeed, they were. Heavy of heart, Lady Merric abandoned the settlement. I told you guys that would happen. A home, is it land or a city or space? It's a feeling of safety, security, and pajamas. They wouldn't find that there anymore. Alright, well there we go. That's my village. Success! Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. If you have any comments, suggestions. Do you want me to play free mode or continue going through the story? That's up to you guys. If you tell me free mode, I'll play free mode, and if you want to see the story, well, I'll continue doing that. And if you guys don't decide, I will, and you'll have to live with it, or, not. Those are your choices. Alright, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, throw the decision down there. And if you enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed, consider clicking that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you next time.